Nature Boy 3000. Welcome back to Nature's Underground. What's up, guys? It's been a minute. I just been, this street. Every time I make a video, there's like a car that has to go by. Like literally, as soon as I press record, semi trucks, everything just like comes through. It's like Transformers, Optimus Prime. The whole line of everybody just rolls through. But what I want to talk about today is meditation. I get so many questions regarding how do I control urges? How do I control my mind? Right? My mind is thinking negative thoughts. It's thinking limiting beliefs. I'm thinking about relapsing. I'm thinking about women. I have lustful thoughts. There's just so many things, right? Like, how do you escape this? How do you get away from your mind? Wherever you go, there you are, right? It doesn't matter what you do, what you think, what you say, you're there. So I can feel your frustration, but I want to help you out. And this is what worked for me. What works for me is meditation, but it's the way I do it. I've changed the way I meditate over the years, and I know I've made videos about this in the past, but it's worth making another video just to bring some clarity on it, and just for all my new subscribers and all the new people who follow what I preach. I meditate. I love the practice of meditation, and I love the way it makes me feel, honestly. Like, I feel so in control. And compared to when I don't meditate, the difference is night and day, right? But it's just funny because it's such a subtle effect on what it does for you in your psyche and your mind that you only notice what it's doing until you stop doing it. That's the problem. Because people, they think there's going to be some type of miraculous benefit, like a week into it. Like, they think all their problems are going to be solved and they're going to feel enlightened or something, but that's not what it is. This is a very subtle practice. It's so subtle, like I've said before, it's deceiving. Because you think, okay, nothing's happening, why should I even continue? But that's where you're wrong. Because when you persist with meditation and you keep going consistently, every single day you meditate, that's when you actually start to see the benefit. And that is what has given me the power and ability to go on longer and longer streaks in nofap and in semen retention. Because now it's like I'm taking back control of my thinking mind. It doesn't have control over me. Now I have control of that instrument, and I can play it however I need to adapt to certain situations or wherever I may be. So stillness in and of itself is enough to get it done. That's basically what I do, is I practice a form of stillness where I sit still and I don't do anything. That's the type of meditation I do. A lot of guys like to say, oh, focus on your breath, focus on this, focus on your surroundings, be hyper aware, right? Which is cool, that's mindfulness. But, it's all leading you to the same place. It's all leading you to being still and to emptying your mind. That's what it's leading you to. So whether you focus on your breath, whether you focus on anything, it doesn't really matter. The trick to meditation is that you're doing nothing. If there's one pointer I could give you for meditation, is that when you're sitting there, do nothing. Do nothing. When you're doing nothing, you are meditating. Even when you're attempting to do nothing, you're meditating. So sit still. You can have your eyes open, but I prefer to have them closed. And you just let things come and go. Things arise. Trauma is replayed in your brain. Before you know it, you're starting to have visions of your childhood, past traumas, things that happened when you were a kid that you forgot. Maybe a girl pissed you off. You're jealous about this. You have hang-ups about that. Insecurities over there. And then you see this huge, broad spectrum, this whole picture that's being painted before you. And that's you. It's your mind unfolding, and it's allowing you're giving your mind time to package away all the things that you've been running away from. That's what you're doing. When you're still, your brain says, okay, I actually have a moment to get to work. I have a moment to process all these emotions and these feelings and these events that have occurred recently or in the past. And when you give yourself and you bless yourself with that moment, maybe it's 30 minutes a day, maybe it's 5 to 10 minutes a day, maybe it's a whole hour, but you do it every day. You take space in your day to be quiet. When you do that, you will never ever be the same, because from that point on, you will be a bit closer to being so present in the moment each and every day. And I've talked about this before, until that email inbox of spam and junk and all this stuff is just emptied and you're left with zero inbox. There's nothing left in there. What happens when that happens, right? When there's zero emails, what happens then? Like, what happens? Well, you're just gonna have to find out. But that's what makes me feel so blissful. That's what makes me feel so at peace. And there's very little inner turmoil in myself, because I've done the work of sitting still and doing nothing, right? So that's all it is. You want lighter energy. You want to have a better experience of your day-to-day life, your day-to-day activities, being more present, just folding the laundry, just washing the dishes, right? You're really with the dishes. You're not thinking about all your problems because you solved all your problems in your hour-long session that you did every day. Be your own therapist. Consult yourself. Console yourself. Observe all the just hectic, tornado-like thinking in your mind. Get it squared away, and then see for yourself how powerful it is to be in control of your mind again. And then, before you ask me, how do I control my lustful thinking? How do I control my triggers, my relapses? You'll start to realize, I haven't watched porn. I haven't relapsed. I haven't even thought of lustful thoughts, because you squared all that away in first thing in the morning when you woke up, you meditated. So stop thinking this is so difficult. The only thing that's difficult is starting. Once you start this practice, you get started on it, the sooner you do, the better. And the sooner you're going to reap the benefits of nofap and semen retention, because meditation will indirectly affect your practice in the sense that you won't relapse as often or anymore. But don't take my word for it. Do it for yourself. Try it out. You won't be disappointed. Report back to me on what it's done for you and how it's changed your life. Get it done. All right, y'all. Like this video, subscribe, comment if you have something to say, and I'm out. Peace.